I had this question on one of my videos. Have you ever had a situation where you had to hold a student back a grade level? No, I have actually never seen this happen. The year after the pandemic, I taught virtual school. I had students, 4 or 5 students who literally did nothing all year, didn't show up to class, and they still were able to go to the next grade level. Now, the concern with that is, let's say a student moves from 5th to 6th grade. Their content is completely different. However, it should build on 5th grade content. So what happens is these students who get pushed to each grade level have quite a bit of missing gaps within their education. So when they go to learn something, but they either didn't learn it before or didn't understand, it can be even more challenging because the concept's at a higher understanding level, or the level is at a higher cognition level than the year before, right? Because we want to build on what we're learning. So in that perspective, I can see that sometimes that can be really challenging to students. Now, the idea would be that them being exposed to the content at least may encourage some progression in understanding. I one year had a student who was a 4th grade level who came into my class. Mom was very supportive. Thankfully, Mom and I worked together very well. I pushed to get the student tested just to make sure there wasn't something else going on or a disability. The school did testing and it was shown that the student did not have a disability. Mom decided to get her own testing. Nothing wrong with getting a second opinion, and their testing showed the student did not have a disability. Sometimes students just struggle academically. It could be maturity level, it could be a lot of factors. At the end of the year, the student did not have as much progression as we would have liked. So Mom asked me, do you think we should hold the student back? And that's a big decision. So we met with the school counselor and the principal, and we had a whole meeting, and it was decided, no, it could cause more harm to hold the student back than to push the student to the next grade level. So in higher grades, I personally did not see students holding back at all. With the No Child Left Behind, it ends up being an issue that we don't want to leave the child behind, so we're going to push them to the next grade level. I've had a friend who teaches 8th grade, and she has students who are 4th grade reading level and writing level. And so I don't necessarily know if that's the best solution. And I know with the pandemic, we're seeing it even more now with students being quite a bit below grade level. So, but no, I have not seen it be common practice to hold a student back.